Don't drink, kids.
It's bad for your liver. So, you take the elevator from the basement of the bar. It's a much slower grind than the nice, well-maintained freight elevator. But it goes downward, and that's the important thing. The elevator deposits you in one of the many dark tunnels of the Orc Underground. This particular area is in a little bit of a hidden alcove just off of a main highway, or not really highway, but hallway. You step out and there's paths going to your left and right. You have no idea where you are in this underground. It's just a big maze of tunnels. But you see light in either direction.
So there's a left turn and a right turn, basically?
Pretty much.
Hmm.
Who has tracking?
I have nothing from here, guys. Got
Oh,
no
I'm
more
done.
eyes.
Wait.
There's no work underground node, so...
So
He does not.
does Fender have tracking?
Nope.
Damn.
He's a wolf and doesn't have tracking. He has search.
I mean, he is tracking right now, technically.
Yeah, he is technically tracking, but he can only track in a very specific way.
Yeah. I don't think I can... what can I do?
So I'm gonna summon a spirit to help us track.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna draw, like, since I'm hermetic mage, I'm gonna draw like a big circle on the ground, draw some sigils around it, and just do this long chant to summon it. And
I'm just gonna summon a Watcher Spirit to look that way.
that's pretty much what I'm summoning as well. And let's see how well I do on this level 1 Watcher Spirit. 2 tasks. Well, unless it has something opposed.
A Watcher Spirit, I don't believe so. It might roll 1 dice. 1d6.
what you
Nope.
get a success. Oh.
2
Okay,
tasks
I like
of this.
And
So,
and when it appears, it slowly forms out of the mist. And when it appears, you see what looks like a corgi with a tentacle snout and little bitty wings on its back.
This is the best spirit. Jesus. I just like give this most sideways look I can at this thing and I say, what the hell have you conjured?
It's a spirit.
I look at it and I say, poor creature, and I go and pet it in the head.
it's a Watcher Spirit, right? You said it was a
Yes.
Watcher Spirit?
There's a watcher spirit.
Okay. So it wiggles around and it acts really, really derpy, I guess. Because it has oneness in everything. And
We probably can't post this to roll 20, but
and
that's
I guess
what
it.
looks.
Oh, we have a picture?
I have a picture.
I don't know if I can
Yeah.
get that on.
This
Yeah,
is
he
the
does.
picture from
Yeah,
before.
he does. I hate everything so
that gonna work?
much.
No, it's not.
Oh my god.
Everything hurts.
And I'm like, oh, venerable spirit, assist this powerful spirit vendor in finding our target.
Like falls over sideways.
It kind of gives like a warble woof, and it toddles off down the
Can you
pathway.
make that noise for us, Brian?
No. And it toddles down along the road, the dark pathway, and like bumps into the wall, and then like shakes its head, and then toddles off into the nothingness.
The whole time I'm laughing. The whole time.
Hey, respect the spirits, man.
Wait, is he a beast? No, he's a watcher spirit. That doesn't count as a beast spirit or anything like that.
It depends on what like his thing gives him.
Yeah, is it a beast spirit?
It is a watcher spirit.
Doesn't count. It doesn't say anything.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Well, we got two directions, right?
Yeah, the warble thing is going the other way. So let's go this way.
The warble thing.
Yeah, Story is just going to pick a random direction and go.
The dog. Away.
Because, I mean, okay, fine, I'll default on tracking. Let's see if I can turn
It
it.
has such a funny little nose.
Hold on. What kind of role is tracking? What kind of like ability is it?
Outdoorsman.
Outdoors group.
A watcher spirit, by the way, is basically
What
a
attribute is it?
spirit that has high perception.
A what spirit?
Watcher spirits are Force 1 spirits, but they have higher perception than most. That's really the only thing that makes them special.
Actually, can I just, like, roll visual perception to see if I can pick up any clues? Or am I going to have to roll tracking?
Probably tracking.
Damn it, what have we done?
Hold on, I might have good tracking. If it's like an
Oh, no.
intelligence skill, I'll probably have a pretty high tracking.
It is an intuition skill.
Yeah, I have 3 dice for tracking if I default on it. What do you got?
Yeah, I have 3 dice as well. We
Okay,
can
never mind then.
we can fail at tracking together.
Yeah,
I like 2 dice.
I'll help. So
Oh, fine, you're helping, I guess.
okay.
Roll your dice.
Slash roll 3d6 greater than 5. Son of a bee.
Okay, so I've got 4 dice to roll on this. Oh, this is
I'm helping.
gonna be amazing.
I'm helping.
You're helping.
Yeah. You got that.
I got
Oh, 2.
I got it, Glitz.
Oh
critical.
my god.
That,
We
wait,
all get lost in the orc underground.
it's just a
forever.
glitch because you had a success. Okay.
So
yeah, I got
this
it.
place seems pretty decently traveled. There, you don't really know whose footprints you're looking for because probably they'd be wearing shoes. Even if it was sort of a soft ground, but it's pretty like cobblestone or cinder block floor. Guess who's picking tracking? And oh, you had to have glitched. What's something fun that could happen? I don't know.
giant
You're
rat
pretty
jumps
you're
on
pretty
my
sure there's a
both
giant
ankles.
like alligator that may
Sewer
have come through here.
alligator monster. No.
Part of me is like,
I mean, if you don't
I should
have
sell
a,
this as one cool.
if you don't have
You're
a good
you're pretty
glitch,
you're
then
pretty
you
sure
have
that there
to
happens to have been an alligator coming through this area.
Astoria holds her gun like she was doing anyways. Question mark?
Oh, but my Corgi spirit's name is Flargo Bargo, by the way.
Yes. Largo.
It hurts me.
My favorite.
Flargle Bargle. Okay. Yeah. So what are you guys doing? Hanging out in this little supply closet thing?
So my one success didn't get me anything.
There's a lot of foot traffic in this area, and it's you determine that it's pretty difficult to actually tell what shoes belong to who.
I have a question. Is Fenrir within like 50 meters of me?
Probably not.
Okay. So I can't
You sent him to find someone,
I know.
but you didn't really designate a range, so he's searching for a while.
Well,
Bargo
I guess
Bargo
I'll
helping?
always pick a direction.
Flargo Vargle is assisting.
I'm gonna fuck. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna summon a Force 3 Spirit of Beast.
Okay.
Uh,
Beast spirit.
I get what to summon?
You're
I'm pretty
summoning
good at
dice plus
8.
Tracking's a useful
Plus,
skill.
what's his name? You give me +2 dice. Okay, that's all. Alright. Smash. Roll. No. 6. Right. Another. Fuck.
Oh wait, it was a force something.
Force 3.
3d6 greater than 5. You get 2 successes and have 1 incoming drain, which you can just buy off.
Yep.
So yeah, you
Let's
have
do
2
that.
successes from this beast spirit, which manifests.
It manifests as a bat, actually.
Okay. Squeak.
Yeah, like this cool bat just like appears like in my hand,
Oh,
like hanging down.
Okay.
With the face of a wolf because I can't let that knock happen.
That's kind of
there's
creepy, but
actually
okay.
such thing as a wolf bat.
So he'll make it.
Oh no! I said there might be such thing as
Yeah,
a wolf
actually there might
bat
be.
called a wolf bat, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it's like it's a flying fox, I think, like that does the nearest thing to it. So like
Yeah.
basically, it just summons a flying fox. It's like pitch black, and he just asks him to like search for this man, but he's gonna ask him to limit the search to like just the nearby
Okay.
places.
And you mentally transmit to it its the picture.
Yeah.
Okay. So search. It rolls its. Does it have search?
When your spirit appears, I say to Hemlock, I'm like, I liked your spirit better.
Bargle's awesome, man.
So search. It rolls twice its force, I believe. Search. Search. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Corgis are naturally good in tunnels, man.
Magic plus intuition extended
Yep.
test.
I'm domestic dogs in tunnels. You know it.
Magic is its magic would be its force of 3, intuition 6. Okay, so 6d6 and 5. I'm gonna GM roll these because, yeah. Okay, and it squeezes and flaps off into the astral.
All right.
Yep.
I say, well, now we wait. We can continue searching in the meantime.
Okay, left or right?
Um,
We went right. Right,
Astoria
I think.
goes to the left.
All right.
She just starts walking because she's at
I
sea.
follow.
We'll send. I think Fenrir could search right with Flargle while we all go left. Because there's
Problem is,
spirits that
Fenrir went searching a while ago, and he didn't have a specific area, so...
Well,
Yeah.
If he had mental
I
contact.
don't know.
he'd
Search
him
should
back,
just not
man.
take that long usually. Like unless he failed every goddamn roll, I don't know why he would take so long.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
It's like 5 to 10 minutes usually, and
Yep. So, you guys start heading up the left-hand way. It's not long till you do find signs of civilization. Granted, it's still the Orc Underground, so it's still very slummy. Poor people, beggars, people living in scrap metal shacks, that sort of thing. And it is not long afterwards that you start wandering through these people that Fenrir and Corgi reappear. Fenrir basically transmits to you that he could not find anyone of that description within like a 10-kilometer radius.
odd. I say the man with
Flargabargle says blah, 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 blah.
I agree.
I concur. Ugh.
I say I share the information with everybody. Fenrir could not find this man, and
So he's not close.
he appears to be further than 10 kilometers away from us.
Well, maybe someone down here can point us where he went.
It's not that far, actually.
Let's just stroll into the nearest place. Say, hey, anyone seen Junior?
That
Yeah.
sounds really smart.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not the one meant to talk here. I look too fancy for this place.
I'm wearing a suit too, man. Let's let
True.
Livewire do the talking.
I think
This is
I'm like the
Livewire,
only
you're
person
scummy.
who isn't wearing like super nice clothes.
I don't think Astoria's wearing anything. I mean,
Yeah, well, what's... Oh,
It's not particularly nice.
it would be interesting if Astoria wasn't wearing anything.
She's wearing something.
Make it this whole time.
So yeah, you guys want to start asking people, or you gonna keep wandering around
Yeah.
wait for the bat to return?
I'll ask around.
Okay. So you find a random person on the street.
Yeah, and I pop up the picture and I'm like, you seen this guy? Seen him around lately?
Roll etiquette
Can I roll
with a
etiquette to help?
with a -2 penalty because you're an elf.
Oh snap! Racism.
Yeah.
Okay then. Does my
Should I just walk
focus
away
supply?
right now?
Probably not. This is definitely not a place for my focus supplies. Doo 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 doo. Oh my god, what? I think you wrote that wrong with a D2. Oh wait, oh never mind. That's
That was me deciding which way to go.
oh.
Am I allowed to help him, just like to try and steer him away from any social
I guess you can
mishaps?
try.
I mean, I have the
My
same penalty,
etiquette
but-
isn't even that bad without the -2. I have like 6 etiquette, so.
Well, I'll
That's
still
more
give
than
you
I-
extra dice.
Go. Yeah, 2 success.
Not bad.
The person actually
And-
gives you the time of day, and they look at the picture, and they go,
Oh.
"No, never seen that person before." You don't see too many well-dressed people like that down here.
Can I
As
tell
he
that
looks to
he's
himself, and he's
Yeah.
wearing like rags.
Can I tell if he's lying or not?
He's got no reason to lie to you.
True. I say, know anyone who would know these kinds of things?
Shakes his head. And, want to buy some rocks? He has like a donut box filled with rocks.
like,
I actually want to
Blink
look at
at
those.
him?
I actually want to look at those rocks really quick to see if any of them might be useful in enchanting.
No,
Damn.
it's a box of rocks. There's
Is it
one that
just
might be
concrete?
sparkly.
What the hell?
I just get like a totally straight, like blank, deadpan stare, and I just like turn around and walk away.
He's having a good day, sir.
I look at you guys and say, so I look at first of all, I look at Hemlock and I'm like, did your spirit find anything going off the
I don't know.
left?
I told him to help Fenrir.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
The Fargo Bargle is following Fenrir, like
Oh.
basically mimicking him move for move,
Stumbling around behind him.
pretty much.
I tell Fenrir, investigate the left side of where we were going.
And it nods, and Fenrir whisks off through the astral space, and Flargo Bargle, hobbles after with his short legs.
This
He has,
huge
he
beast.
has wings too.
I know.
Yeah, little.
Little bitty stubby wings.
And
Goddamn.
yeah, the bat would return pretty soon, and gives you a similar response. Found no one of that physical description in this, or that physical appearance in this this area.
I see. Odd. Think.
There's definitely. Is there no nodes around here?
A couple like trashy ones that people have set up.
This,
None that really strike you of gangsters-ish.
this man is either very, very far from us, or he has changed his look very, very
I
drastically.
actually go back over to Rock Guy, and I'm like,
It's like, oh, you changed your mind? You got
Like,
a really
well-
nice concrete chug.
I look at him, and when he offers to sell me rocks, I give him that same look, and then I just say, no, I'm actually wondering, do these tunnels, do they connect up to somewhere far from here?
Well, the Orca Underground runs everywhere. It's a huge. It's.
Hey, I have a suggestion for you gentlemen. Who's good friends with McAllister?
I have McAllister.
Technically, all of us, but to a very small
I have him at
degree.
Connection 3.
He knows people in the Orc Underground.
Sure does.
Yeah. I'm gonna call McAllister.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So you call McAllister. You haven't talked to him, and well, I guess he talked. A few people did, like, got him to do work for them. But yeah, McAllister picks up.
I say
Ça
hello.
la voir. What you
Yes,
need,
sir.
chum?
I say, Sir McAllister, I seek to employ your services. I need to inquire about a certain the Orc Underground specifically.
What are you doing messing around in the OU?
We're on a job right now looking for a man. Need to know common place or somewhere where a gang would hide out down here. Do you know anybody by this look or description? Anybody who dresses like this? And I send them, and who hangs out around down here, and I send him a picture of
Okay.
the
Well,
dude.
he thinks about it for a second and says, "Well, the Scratcha, they're loyal to the Orc Underground. They act as police and protectors for the area. There's many other small timers that claim ownership of certain areas, but they're nothing to really shake a stick at. They just
What did he say that group was called?
Scratcha.
Sriracha?
Kraacha, if I recall correctly.
Sriracha. Okay.
They're the same gang you saw the first time you were down here. The orcs that were defending this area.
Were they?
The ones that we didn't kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's about what I was about to say.
Yeah. So I say, you think he's one of them?
Who? Says
The
McAllister.
picture. Yeah, I send him the picture.
He says, no, never seen that folk before in my life.
No one of his.
No
his...
one in the Scratcha, at least. Scratchas are rough and tumble people. You're not going to find any one of them in a suit.
Well, while I'm listening to you talk, I'm just going to say, ask him about Junior.
I say, do you know a name, Junior? That's been
Junior?
hitting the underground.
In the underground? No. Junior? He's downtown. He's a topsider. Why? What would the OU have to do with that scumbucket?
I have some evidence or some. I've seen some things that might prove otherwise, but yes, he's been definitely conducting some business down here. It's just I need to know where someone would hang out or hide out, and is just acquiring information about him. That's all.
All
If
right,
you know
well,
nothing, then
I can ask around for you.
I say yes. If you could do that, that would be most appreciated.
For sure.
And I say
I'll be in
always
touch.
a pleasure. Always a pleasure, Sir McAllister. And I hang up. And I say, McAllister's on the lookout. Nothing though. Nothing of note.
In the meantime, why don't we go give those goons a little bit of quality time with my stick and shock in the club, since we're not having any luck down here.
Well, there's one side of the tunnel we have not searched.
We had the spirits look there though. They didn't find him.
Well, we send them there to see what's there, not
Yeah.
we haven't
What did they find specifically? I have to ask you for Fenrir, because if I ask Flargabarg, I'll use up the task.
Yeah. So what has Fenrir seen anything interesting? Pretty damn fast.
Yeah. For that specific appearance, no.
No, I asked him to go to the way that we didn't go and basically tell me what the hell's there. Whether there's something that we're missing.
Oh, further tunnels. People. More of the same that you've seen in the underground. There's not a whole lot down here.
So it seems that all those tunnels that we didn't go through only lead to a different place in the underground.
I think we were played.
Yeah, I feel like something's going on here. We may need to question those bandits upstairs, the ones who dress all fancy and try to make themselves look less bandity.
Okay.
I feel the same. Something's odd down here. We should be able to tell that, man.
We're
Guys?
missing something.
I just realized we never thought to check the tapes to see if he was in the bar at the time that we were there.
Well, I mean, nobody matched his description. Not that I saw.
Downstairs.
Yeah, I know.
We never went up, and there's a huge loft up there.
Wait,
Looked
I
around.
thought that
He
had
had the
already
cameras
been
up there.
passed. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen through the whole bar. I don't
All
know.
right,
Yeah,
then
I know.
I go back to thinking we're being played.
So, so it's been about an hour, and you guys know about as much as you did when you came down here. In the underground, anyone you've been talking to, you've been trying to, your inquiries have been met with blank stares and indifferent shrugs, and people don't seem to either they don't want to talk to you, or they have no interest in a topsider gangster. But the Orc Underground is huge. It's sprawling, and there's tons of little hidey holes where anyone could have come and gone. Some people live their entire lives down here and never see the same place twice. But as you're looking around and you're considering, do you want to go back up through the elevator? Do you want to look somewhere else? A young orc street urchin comes up to you. You recognize him as the same guide from a couple weeks ago, and he just sort of Pip, yeah, he sort of stomps up to you. He says, "Hey, you guys been looking for Junior?"
Yeah, we have. Yep.
Ah, yes, Pip.
Hi, Pep.
Finally, someone competent. And then
That's
I
just what I was gonna say.
Do you know
Competent.
anything about this guy?
No.
Well,
Do you know where he could be?
He looks to you. No.
What do you know about Junior?
then what do you know
Mr.
about
Torini
him?
wants to meet you.
Who's Mr. Torini, Pip?
He owns the gold mine.
There's a gold mine?
Probably a
There's a
euphemism for a drug place.
I say lead the way.
What's this gold mine, Pip?
A tourist trap.
Ah, so it's that kind of gold mine.
Yeah.
Lead us on, Pip.
All right. So, the gold mine is located a little bit southwest from the tourist highway. So, Pip sort of leads you on about half-hour run through the tunnels, and you come out not far from where you guys first came down here and got into that first gunfight. So nostalgic.
Like we
I can
weren't
still
here.
smell the blood.
Almost like we were here the other day.
A week or so ago. So at first glance, the gold mine, it looks like a simple, like natural cave carved into the wall. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Where's my notes gone? Wow. So yeah, it looks like a natural cave entrance in the side of the wall, with handcrafted Cascade Orc souvenirs, and all sorts of random tourist trappy stuff at the front entrance. But there's a big AR sign that reads Gold Mine with like a pickaxe clinking away at it. And there's like wooden crates and shovels and pickaxes to add to the illusion that this is a mine. Pip doesn't really stop. He waves to the bouncer and heads right in.
Uh-huh.
And the bouncer, like, he watches Pip go in and he looks to you guys, like, with a half shrug.
I'm gonna say thanks, Pip, and pull out one of my boot knives and hand to him. For the guide.
Took out what? Sorry?
I have a couple boot knives.
A boot knife. Okay.
Yeah.
Give him a knife.
Nice.
Okay.
Kid
Nice.
needs to protect his neck.
He says, "Cool, thanks, mister." And says, "Mr. Trini's in here."
Something tells me we're meeting a rival.
And before I walk away, so I'm going to point at Pip and say, hey, I can count on you if I ever need help down here, right?
Sure. I'm always looking for work.
Good times, boss. And then I'm just going to head on to where he pointed.
All right.
No.
So heading past the bouncer of this bar, it leads you inside, leads you through a short, like, tunnel that has the aesthetic of a mine. So there's like wooden supports and stuff. But once you get past that, you step into what looks like a very well high-tech and well-furnished nightclub of this place. It's yet to get busy at all. It's still early evening, 6 or 7. In the bar itself, a large bar dominates the bar. Look at that. And a stage with exotic dancers. There's maybe a couple dozen people in here that are part of the Orc Underground. The rest of the place is populated by tourists, topsiders and stuff like that. Tables and booths are strategically placed, says this thing. Pip follows you in, trying to be part of the crowd, part of the gang. And his eyes are plastered all over the dancing women. And he half leads you into the back of the bar, where there's a. Let's get the picture. Wow. Mr. Torini. Where's the notes? An immaculately dressed Italian orc with tanned olive skin, sitting on a couch with 2 other orcish women on each arm. And as you approach, he kind of shoos them away, and he says, "Welcome, my friends. How do you like my club?"
It's a bit too revealing for me. These women have no decency.
I got too much
Right.
decency down here.
Too much decency.
Astoria stares blankly.
Mr. Wolf just smiles.
Recognize Pip, yeah. So, Mr. Torini introduced himself. My name is Jonathan. I run this establishment as well as many others in the underground. I've heard tell from a number of sources that you happen to be looking for a junior? Some sort of
Yes.
topside gangster, mobster?
Yes, a man who's been causing a lot of trouble.
We have reason to believe he's skulking around down in your part of town.
That's unfortunate. I would not want the topside problems adding to the problems that already exist in the underground. Have you spent much time down beneath the...
We had a little trip a week ago.
And your thoughts?
A
little cleaning.
lovely people you have down here. We're just
We do a good little
uh,
clean.
keep the upside riffraff from coming out and causing you trouble.
It's I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a sad place.
I agree. We are hoping that Proposition 23, as the election day approaches, that we may find validity within the topside government. But until then, we must, what's the term? Fend for ourselves in this
Endeavor
world.
to persevere.
Forever persevere. Excellent.
No, endeavor to persevere. No one knows their quotes with me. Arg. Never mind. The
Now
one-
you see,
Get it.
I understand. He looks you up and down that you're all obviously armed and obviously not orcs.
Not this guy. I have no weapons.
Not this guy. I have a staff.
Still, you have weaponry, and you're not orcs. And he says, now, why would a group of people such as yourselves be looking for a mobster, a mob boss, if the news is correct? Why would you be coming into the Orc Underground if you were not Shadowrunners? Have I made a correct assumption?
I would say so, yes.
Yeah. You guessed it.
Excellent.
We are free operatives.
Deniable assets. The organizations of the Orc Underground, they have employed Shadowrunners. Not so much for the shadow part, but the highly trained professional part. And it is sometimes the case that information is exchanged instead of currency for jobs. Is that correct?
That is correct.
That's correct.
Now, it's convenient that you are searching for particular information about this topside mafia boss, as he has been a thorn in our side, taking possessions that do not belong to him and inhibiting our attempts to rebuild after the Great Fire a number of weeks ago. But I would like to employ you. Assist us with a few things in the underground, and I can give you as much information on this junior fellow as you may require.
What kind of assistance do you require?
Just a number of errands. It may take you a couple days.
We have a week.
Less.
We will
I see.
about
Yeah,
4
we're less
days,
than a
actually.
week.
Well,
Because we think we
Or-
can't take up too much of our time with these errands, unfortunately. As much as I'd like to help.
well, he checks his comm link. He says, "Well, it is exceptionally incriminating information. You may be able to find him very shortly afterwards."
Why don't you
Just
tell us
the
what you
job.
need done?
Just a few things that I've found myself shorthanded to be. A short escort for some construction supplies, a quick delivery to one of the less fortunate areas in the underground, as well as possibly a little bit of strong arm work in our marketplace.
What do you say we divide and conquer group? Or should we go all at once?
We aren't exactly simple thugs here. What do you mean strong arm work?
Well, the first errand you could call would just simply be riding along with a shipment of construction supplies tomorrow morning. Shortly thereafter, walk through a quick delivery of some food and medicine to one of the lower areas. Soon afterwards, could possibly tomorrow afternoon, and the final, possibly the day after, the afternoon of the day after.
Seems easy enough to me. Will leave us plenty of time to track this junior down after if the information is truly as this man says.
Well, I'm not willing to go around roughing up old ladies. I want to know what this strong arm work is.
Yes. What is this violence you wish us to incur on others?
Not incur, defend. And our you could relate it to a farmer's market, a free market, marketplace that we have behind in our less public areas, where the populace of the underground make a business for themselves, make a living. there are a number of smaller outbending, outsourcing, what's the term I'm looking for? Outlier gangs that assume authority in those areas when it is not rightfully theirs. Simply, you would just need to ensure that strong arming on their behalf does not happen.
So defensive job.
Defensive, yes.
Seems acceptable.
This is acceptable to me.
Seems like a noble cause.
Have I ever had any issue with the job?
I assume so.
She's saying yes.
Only with that, in that we have not killed enough people.
Oh yeah, that part.
Exactly.
Oh, I forgot. Should we make the body count? Should we try to keep the body count low?
Preferably, yes.
Well, I'm sorry about that, Astoria.
Astoria rolls her eyes.
She was like, well, I think we've got ourselves a deal.
All right.
I
Is
extend
there
my
anything
hand.
else you guys want to discuss with Mr. Jonathan Torini?
I say, for the future, about that proposition that you need passed. If you want us to if there's any way we can help it happen, tell us. We'd be glad to help. This place, it could take some warming up.
It could indeed. It is the what is it? Most of the work upon Proposition 23 are done by, we call them the Project Freedom. They work in less public sides, as they would be very easily targeted by those who would oppose us. It's mostly McAllister acts mostly as our public eye in that regard. The other more influential people tend to keep to themselves for safety reasons.
Makes
Right.
sense to me.
Understand.
And yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about, plan, discuss?
I think I'm good.
Cool.
Any what type of resistance should we be waiting for while we escort the supplies?
Hopefully none. It is simply driving supplies from one place to another and being ready. It's through the streets of the top side of Seattle. You should not run into any issues.
All right, this is doable.
Sounds easy enough.
Excellent.
Famous last words.
And we can probably leave it there
Yeah.
and pick up
That sounds
okay.
good.
from there next week.
Cool.
So yeah, let's just do karmic stuff, and we can continue with our lives. So
All right.
who's MVP? Who's most valuable?
I actually have to vote Livewire for that, just because that bluff, and also you got us the information that basically incriminatory information that we basically now we just need to catch him,
Agreed.
which is
Sure.
the hard part. Yeah.
Cool. One for
Okay.
Livewire. Best team worker.
We all did a lot of like really helpful stuff for everybody.
Bargle, bargle.
No.
Team worker. I would say the person who like kept the team working together the best would be Hemlock this session. He really kept like everyone gelling and on
Yeah.
track.
Yeah.
I was trying to.
I would
Sounds
I would
good.
vote Hemlock.
Yeah.
And best roleplay.
I don't know.
Also a
Really,
hard
it's
one.
pretty
I mean, Livewire was good as always.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I
My vote
guess.
is going to be Livewire unless convinced otherwise.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
That's
live wire.
Okay.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. I'll
Did
take that
anyone
reward.
complete their belief, goal, or instincts?
Complete them?
Complete or act
No.
upon?
No. Well, I killed that doctor because of what he was doing. So
I tried to protect him and be chivalrous. I don't know if that acts as my belief. I didn't try to let them kill him.
I didn't really come across any racism, and I haven't found. Well, I've worked towards finding Junior, but I don't know if that counts.
That would count, because working towards a goal counts, according to the rules on the page here. So-
I was trying to help the small guys out with like giving Pip the
Sure.
thing and
Yep.
all that.
He's literally small.
Yeah.
Pip is now in possession of a small knife.
That he can use to kill other small people.
This watch is gonna be framed for murder now.
Nope, I hope not.
Anyone else?
My instinct, when I see something that is out of order, I will fix it.
Yep.
I act on that, I think.
Swerve.
And
You
my
did.
goal is
Swerve
my
through
goal is
traffic to
bring-
clean your van.
my goal is bring back Junior alive. So, I mean, I work towards it. And I don't think anything particularly to do with my belief, other than what was like in my roleplay, that is like tremendously affecting. But
My instinct is not coming up very often.
you might want to get a new instinct.
Nobody has been. I mean, to be.
Or maybe he needs to throw more
Actually,
racism.
no. The thing is that somebody was racist and you didn't do shit about it.
Were they?
Just because he was an elf, they treated him worse.
Yeah, but they didn't actually do anything in action.
He made the
Oh,
pass.
true.
He made the success though, so the dude
Yeah, so
didn't
you
act
never got to
racist.
see it. So maybe being an elf doesn't actually get you that much racism. Who knew?
Usually gets you more. Because
Yeah, elves
being,
often
being
get
an elf
more.
is kind of an odd 50-50. Like you're not human, but you're too pretty to be like an orc or a troll. So you're kind of in neither camp.
Yeah. It will come up eventually. I like it, so I don't want to change it right now.
Cool.
That's fine.
Anyone else?
Always be the first to fire a shot. I think I would consider that achieved for my
Yeah.
instinct.
I give that to you.
For shooting the doctor?
Fucking,
Technically, you were the first.
yeah.
Didn't really work towards my goal. My belief, the job must always come first. I'm not sure how much I really worked towards that. I mean,
You got so.
there wasn't
so,
anywhere where I was really like conflicted or necessarily super driven by that. So
All right.
I'll be happy with one.
Is that everyone?
No.
No.
My belief, magic solves everything. We could have just walked the other way. Instead, I decided to throw my wolf at it, and then I would lower the shit out of that.
All right. Anything else?
My goal, I'm still trying to become a cool guy to this pack. I will
Cool guy
forever-
or the alpha?
The alpha. It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Being a cool guy is being a cool guy. Being alpha is you want to be the leader and make all the
No.
decisions and be
No.
dominant.
For
That's how
Or-
an alpha wolf kind of is. It's the dominant creature. It's the leader
Yeah,
of the
but-
pack.
But he also kicks out the male, so unless we want to just have a live wire, a story on Mr. Wolf show, I don't think that's gonna happen very often.
Yeah, wolf packs usually don't kick out the
It puts them in their place. It
Yeah.
it asserts dominancy over them.
Nobody has insulted my thing yet, so I don't have a reason to be an asshole to them yet. I mean, I guess at the one point where a Hemlock was like telling Fender what to do, I told him that he doesn't get to do that.
All right.
And my instinct, I at no point. I guess I did but it didn't end up coming helpful anyways. I did ask Fenrir to conceal Hemlock.
What was
I
the
don't know whether
instinct?
that
Sorry.
counts. The instinct is that as the alpha, I should try to protect my my
Nah,
packmates.
not really.
Yeah, no. But yeah, no real danger happened, so I never actually had to try to do that.
Okay, so are we
The
good?
truth.
Are we good for next week?
I am.
Same time.
Same time,
All
same
right.
space
Time,
time,
that
same
channel.
space day.
Cool. We will see everyone then. I guess.
Woo.
Cool. Have a good night, everyone.